here in Milwaukee. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. The Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. Well, this place is red. And starting in this one, Jacob Mizorowski. How about a report on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Mizorowski, a 6'7" righty, 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Freeland takes it in for the out. One away. That one drifts inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that
nice
one
try,
becomes property of the beast. A solo shot. One down. Ozzie Albies getting ready to hit.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That's the ball.
Just underway here in Milwaukee. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
Hey!
Next pitch is downstairs.
Ball.
That one in triple digits. Stays alive. This one chopped to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. This is Bryce Terang. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Now the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. To the right side, Olsen handles the chance. The tag, and he's out.
The right fielder, Jackson Del Rio.
Hey!
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Masataka Yoshida up now for the Brewers.
Strike 1. Ball.
On the ground. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
A chilly atmosphere here. Really what comes to mind when you think of postseason baseball. Fans doing whatever they can to stay warm and energized. Slings to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back there.
Nice try, Ramon.
Big dog's gotta eat. One down. Now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim. Lifted in the air, right center field. Perkins on the move. 2 down.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players, too. Games like this really can be hard on you.
And first offering is fouled off.
Oh.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the NLCS.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit,
and that's the 3rd out. Game 1 of the NLCS. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 10. Now, Freeland.
And first offering is fouled off.
Whoa.
Gets him to chase after that one. That's out to center field. And there's 2 away. Andrew Vaughn now. Comes up empty.
this guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
Batting seventh, not shortstop, Joey Ortiz.
Vaughn off of first with 2 away. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it began.
Runner takes off. Ball outside.
On
For
the
the
tag,
second,
you're out.
out there. And that ends the inning. Back here in Milwaukee. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris II. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one in triple digits. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. In the air, left field. Freeland on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's the ball.
That pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. Well struck, right field. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
0-1.
That's a strike.
Oh.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field as we go to the last of the 3rd. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. The 1-0. In the air, center field. And there's one down. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
That's the ball.
Just
that's the ball.
missed. Center field. Harris racing after it. And there are 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Blake Perkins. This one in the air right field. Acuna on the run. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Chorio on the move to the alley, and there's one away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's a high chopper. In time to Vaughn. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Max Muncy. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Game 1 of the NLCS. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Here's a 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The right fielder, Jack Bennett.
The Braves up by 2 here in Game 1 of the NLCS. Popped up. Albies gets under it. 2 away now. And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Grounded. His first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Curve. Hit right back to him. To first. And he has thrown 4. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim.
Hey!
Just
inside.
missed. Check swing called strike. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, right field. Chorio has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Vaughn takes it himself, and the first two set down at the top of the fifth. Harris stands in now and watches strike one. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive, fair ball. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the fifth. William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The 0-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Out to short. Throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Popped in the air. Left field. Yelich coming on. Takes it in for the out. And now it's going to be Andrew Vaughn. Hit by a pitch his first time up. This to third. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here at American Family Field. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Christian Yelich. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you...
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 61, on hand.
Oh.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Terang. Oh, a great flip. And 2. What a play.
I think 4 6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these. Make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
2 down, nobody on here in game 1 of the NLCS.
Ball outside.
On the ground, out to short. In time to Vaughn, and that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 6th, Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Up the middle, can't bring it in, and the no-no is no more. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on the move, swing and a miss.
He's safe.
Save!
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Blake Perkins will hit. Next, he's 0 for 1. So they turn to their closer, Tanner Scott.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
1 away. Lifted in the air down the left side. And it's foul. 2 on, 1 out. To the right side. Over to Kim. 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
2-0. And another ball. There's a strike at the knees. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. And there's one down. So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Rob Zastryzny.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. Zastryzny goes 6 feet 3 inches, 33 years old, and he was born in Canada. Got him. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim. Just missed. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Bottom of the 7th, stepping in, Jackson Chourio.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
1 down.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter,
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. And now it's William Contreras. Just missed. The Braves leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite.
Nice try, Ramon.
A solo shot.
Oop.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
There's a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the late stages of Game 1. Right side, Turan. Whips it to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Back to the top of the order now. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves.
Ball. Hot.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Out to short, Ortiz. Tosses across to first, and that is out number 2.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
The 0-1. That one ripped. And that is that. Game 1 of the NLCS. Bottom of the 8th. South Freeland up now for the Brewers. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The first pitch.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Yoel Payams. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Payams, he's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys. But, Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. Here's the 0-2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Hit in the air, left field. And there's 2 down. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 1 of the NLCS. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging for the... Back here at American Family Field. And now it's the Braves DH, Kyle Farmer. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. That clips the corner.
Woo. Nope, that's off the plate.
fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back on this one. Just missed it. This one in the air, center field. And a couple of quick outs. Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off left side.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Liner, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Perkins on the move to the gap. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom 9. Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers. Swings through that one for strike 1. Makes the catch. 1 down. And that one fouled off. Here's your 1. There's a swing and a drive. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 0-2 now. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes. Found a way. And now they've got
left-hander out of the bullpen, Aaron Bummer. And the batter now, Bryce Terang. Pitch out, but no action. The Braves trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Rudder takes off. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Here bottom 9 and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. Murphy tries to block it, but it gets away. They tag, save. He's into third on a wild pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. On to first, ball game. And the Braves take game 1 on the road.
Just a really big win for this visiting team to take game 1 of the series. You set the tone, and now this team has home field advantage. We'll see what they can do in game 2 of this series.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this.